Linda. 3-1.
You wait.
Oh, getting in your stride, are you?
Yeah.
It's my serve.
Don't you think you ought to give it a rest?
What? Why?
Well, you've been playing for over half an hour. Perhaps somebody else might want a game.
Yeah, like who, for instance?
Well, perhaps Beck might want to play. Wouldn't you like that, Beck?
Oh, no, Miss Clacton, really.
Do take an interest in the game. I've seen you watching.
Well, she fancies us, that's why.
That's quite enough of that. Now, you two are going to make trouble.
Oh, since when did we ever make any trouble?
I only said she
I heard what
fancied
you
us.
said, and if you can't behave yourselves, you'd better go to your room.
That's okay. Come on, Fran.
No. I want to stay and watch the big match.
You what?
This game Miss Flaxton's going to fix up. Shirley Temple versus Godzilla.
That's very unkind of you, Fran.
Yeah, it would be if she could understand.
Yeah, you can't hurt a person's feelings if they ain't got none. I mean, it's like passing remarks in front of an animal at the zoo. I mean, look at her.
You're nothing so special, neither.
It speaks! King Kong speaks!
Come on, you two, back to your room.
Playing daft games like a couple of kids.
Right, so you don't want the table, she doesn't want the table, so can Fran and me get on with our game?
All right, one more.
Right, here we go.
There.
Hell, only gone and squashed it flat between her paws.
That was very stupid, Linda.
Stupid! I'll smash her face in! How dare you!
You two! Put it down, Linda. You too, Fran. Down. That's better. Now you can clear all this away. Evening, Mrs. Yardley. You come to see Beck, have you? Wait a minute! Put down that chair!
Have I come at an awkward moment?
No, why?
Oh, you seem to be shouting rather. I thought...
I have to discipline Mrs. Yardley. Come on, girls. Put all that back and away to your room. Oh, not fair.
Hello, Betty. Shall we go and have our talk?
Got a headache.
I'm sure Mrs. Yardley will make you feel much better.
However much they may call it a room, it's still a cell, isn't it? It must be absolutely frightful for you being yelled at all the time by women of that sort.
Oh, Miss Flaxton's not too bad.
I always wonder what their motives are. I mean, what on earth makes a woman want to join the prison service? Can't be a desire to help. There's so many far more positive ways of doing that. No, I can't help feeling that deep down there's something slightly sinister.
Oh, not with Miss Flaxton. I told you she's all right.
She's probably compensating for some personal inadequacy. Oh, I've brought you an avocado pear.
What's that?
Oh, it's delicious. You try it. I got it at the supermarket. 25 pence. They really are robbers. They're the ones who should be behind bars, if you ask me.
Don't think I want it, thank you.
I suppose you might find it rather rich after the food in here. I tell you what, why don't you plant it in a pot?
Hey?
You'll find it grows into quite an attractive plant. Goodness me, you are awfully down in the dumps today.
Am I, Mrs. Yardley?
I think you're blaming yourself too much.
For what I did, you mean?
Yes. I know it's wrong to steal, of course, but if my baby was hungry, I can tell you I might well be tempted to do the same thing. Especially when there's so much profiteering going on. No, honestly, Betty, I don't blame you as much as I blame society. It makes one furious to think of you being forced to steal food.
Nobody forced me, did they?
No, but they did, Betty, they did. And I'm sure that at least half the girls in here are in the same position. I absolutely refuse to look on them as criminals. I mean, if I'd had such a wretched life as most of them have had, I dare say I'd have rebelled as well. I mean, take that girl you were with just now. The rather large one with the vacant expression.
Oh, Linda.
Is she a particular friend of yours?
Not really.
The poor girl obviously needs somebody to help her. Is she having any psychiatric treatment, do you know?
Oh, what for?
Wonder if she'd like a visitor. Think I could fit her in as well as you?
Oh, please yourself, Mrs. Yardley. And you'd look out you don't get beaten up. Yeah, that's what she did. Beat up an old crippled lady that lived next door. Broke her jaw.
Well, Betty, I know it sounds terrible, but Perhaps if one knew all the facts in the case, one might be able to see it from her point of view.
Oh, what good would that do?
One never knows what good one can do unless one tries. I feel very sorry for that poor creature.
Oh, I don't. She's a pig.
Oh, Betty, don't let them make you hard.
Blimey, you don't hang about, do you? Trying to make me fortune, ain't I?
Oh, yeah?
80 pence this week if I keep it up. Thought I might buy myself something nice, you know, make myself look a bit tasty. Bottle of shampoo. Why know some of that smashing green nail varnish.
Well, you won't need much of that. They're practically invisible. All chewed up.
Oh, that's what comes of being a working chap, isn't it? I mean, it's all right for you, poncing around like some daft in a crumpet in a boutique.
Now then, you haven't got time to work and chatter.
Oh, I can do at least 2 things at once, dear. You'd be surprised.
Come on, get on with it.
Well, you're not breaking any speed records, are you? Never you mind, love. You run short of fags, you come and ask me.
Thanks, Ella. I don't smoke.
Well, you never know what sort of funny habits you're going to pick up in here.
Oh, go on.
Oh, my God, you are in a mess, aren't you? Here, let's have a look. Don't need any help from you. You need some help from someone, mate. You bust the needle. Mrs. Adams! Can we have another needle over here?
Oh, no, not again.
That's the third this morning. Oh, trouble is, she don't know her own strength. Look, I'll show you how to do it. You probably got it in crooked in the first place.
I've shown her a dozen times. She's so clumsy.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, won't you, Linda? I don't want to get the hang of it. I don't want to work a stupid machine making stupid dresses.
They're very nice dresses, Linda. This is a special consignment for a big shop in Oxford Street. They're horrible. Right? If that's the way you feel, we'll have to put you onto something else. I believe they need another cleaner in your wing.
I'll give her another chance. You said I was a gorilla. Only in fun, mate. You should hear some of the names they call me and Fran. Look, I'll tell you what. If you want to get...
Why on earth did you suddenly behave like that? Smashing up a valuable piece of prison property without rhyme or reason, it just doesn't make sense. Don't you like working in the dressmaking department?
Suppose it's all right?
Well, did anybody say anything to you? Were you upset in any way?
No, madam.
Oh, I can't go on suggesting reasons for your extraordinary behaviour. It's up to you to tell us why you did it.
I'd rather not say anything, madam.
You do realise that you could lose all your privileges?
Yes.
What have you been earning? Well, isn't very much, is it? Still, I'm afraid even that will have to be stopped. Obviously, I can't expect you to repay the full amount of the damage, but you've got to learn that you cannot treat the prison department's property like that. 28 days loss of pay.
That's all, is it, madam?
Yes. Here we go, Betty. What's the matter, Mrs. Armitage?
Might at least have said thank you, having got off so lightly. The engineering officer says the machine's a complete write-off.